the baby camphor laurels. I'm just standing up here under a big camphor tree, and I just wanted to show you what the babies are like. These are growing from the seeds, and they actually get quite a extensive, like for the tiny little plant, it's quite an extensive root system. So you're talking about tree weeds here, not just weeds. So they're just scattered, but they're, you know, there's one there, and there's some seeds there. So yeah, and they're just sort of sitting here under this tree, trying to get a stronghold, you see. And then this just looks like a few weeds here, and it's just sort of normal weeds. But if you look more closely, that's when you start to see the camphors. And these are no ordinary weeds. This is the Triphods. They get in and they're hiding in and amongst, under there, there's three there, in and amongst all the other weeds or plants or trees. Now, unless you're spraying poison or mowing, and unless you're aware of it, these are going to eventually take over in a short period of time. So I just wanted to, and I'm trying to heighten people's awareness about these camphor laurels, because this is the tree here. You can see a very good wood with about, oh my goodness, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 poles from the one tree, another big tree behind it. It's proliferated over here. There's another one here, and there's also just another one over to the back here as well. But just that gives you some indication of what its proliferation is like. So it's very secretive. They don't sort of shout it out what they're doing, but they're constantly trying to take over the place. Yeah, so just in a normal mixture of grass. Now, I was listening to a guy on the ABC last night talking about rhinos and rhino horn, and he was saying, you know, it's like being at war. And I always feel it's the same here with Mother Nature, that it's like a war, it's like a silent war, and that there's nobody out fighting for it. It's all about cash crops and demand of food supplies and everything, and actually everything looks quite good at the moment because we've just had a lot of rain, and this is a beautiful area. But just say, for instance, that hill there, over there, has nothing on it that's substantial. Looks like they might be trying to get something. There's some bananas in there, but you know, this is beautiful country here, I must admit. But then you've got the camphors that are sneaking up along all the river and waterways out west here, and all up north in the along the Sunshine Coast by the thousands. These are, you know, these trees are not allowed to take over our environment. our animals can't adapt, and they will actually wipe out everything as much as as far as we know it. And they're quite powerful, and there's so many ways of them to invade, and one of them is this, you know, dropping of millions of seeds, so that there's just babies hiding everywhere. But you really have to know what you're looking for before yeah, you can spot them. So there's one there, and then if you come up here, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all just in a meter square range. So yeah, and this isn't classified as a weed, this because there's so many of them, and once they do that, it poses other problems. But I just wish there was a Camphor register, and that there was some government assistance. You see all the millions of seeds just waiting to drop more. I guess these ones are from last season, so yeah, otherwise we're in serious trouble here, and it is the Triphods. They are so similar to the Triphods.